everyone, this is Dr. Jawad. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below, and next to it, hit the bell notification. I try to upload videos weekly, and if that bell notification button is pressed, you'll be one of the first to be notified when these videos are uploaded. Now, in my previous videos, I do promote a lot of different brands. I do a lot of research on the brands. So in today's video for magnesium, this is the current brand that I'm using now. I like this brand. Let me see if it zooms in there. Solray. Okay, so Solray products, it's a very good brand. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jawad. In this video, I'm going to answer a question that I get asked a lot, and that is, what's magnesium? What's the benefits of magnesium? I know there's different types of magnesium. Which magnesium should I be taking for what? And what's the big deal? Well, I'll tell you what the big deal is. Magnesium is phenomenal. It's a mineral that the body could utilize it needs for overall function. One of the things that's involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions of the body. Basically, it is the grease that makes everything go. It's involved with energy production, muscle function, nervous system production, healing, immunity, blood sugar control, and also DNA synthesis, which basically that's your genetic code. So how can you be deficient, and how do you know if you're deficient? Well, a deficiency in magnesium can cause you to be diabetic. It can cause heart disease. It can cause hypertension. It could cause chronic pain. It will make you stressed out. And if you're taking any prescription medication, you are being deficient on magnesium. Flip it over. If you are deficient in magnesium, you could become a diabetic. You could have heart disease, hypertension, chronic pain, stressed out, so much to the point where you're on medication. So it's a double-edged sword. So how can you be deficient? I guarantee you're deficient. Why? Because right now everything, the soil, for example, with industrial farming, okay, it depletes the soil at the source of magnesium. Processed foods. I know we live in a very fast-paced world. However, when you have processed foods, okay, like made with vegetable oils, white flour, sugar, it doesn't contain any magnesium. And they don't have to label it on the label of how much magnesium is on there. Also, too, water. The treatment plants, what they do is that they remove the magnesium to soften up the water. And also, if you're drinking bottled water, especially that's bottled water that's out in your car in the sun, it's fried in magnesium. There's no magnesium in there. But also, too, there's a lot of ways that's going to block the absorption. If you're a big soda drinker, phosphoric acid in the soda drinks will block the absorption of magnesium into your body. Also, phosphates and processed meats. Horrible for you. The processed meats, all those phosphates will block the absorption of magnesium. Phytic acid in wheat products and soy products. And also, too, antacids. This is your Nexiums, okay? Those all prevent magnesium from happening. This is why when you're eating all these foods, or if you're taking antacids or in medication, it will cause other symptomatology. All right, so how else can you be defeated in magnesium? Well, if you eat too much sugar, too much salt, and you drink alcohol, or do all three, it's going to zap your body of magnesium. If you're a diabetic, if you exercise a lot and you sweat, you're going to deplete your body of magnesium. Also, under chronic stress, that will deplete your body of magnesium. And if you're taking diuretics due to a heart condition, not only are you going to rid the water, but also, too, you're going to rid your body of that valuable magnesium that you need for overall function. Remember, magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, so it's a very important mineral. So this is just kind of a handful that I put together of the functions that magnesium has. So, for example, number one, ATP production. ATP is your energy currency. So the more stressed out you are, the more magnesium you need to build up that energy currency. Also, it regulates calcium into the skeletal muscle cell, the smooth muscle cell, and also to your cardiac muscle as well. So if you're deficient in magnesium, this is where you may have tics, spasms, cramps, restless leg syndrome, smooth muscle cells. You may have angina. You may get asthma due to a deficiency in magnesium. Now what happens if you have, with the cardiac muscle cells, if you deplete your body of magnesium, this is where you may have atrial fibrillation, palpitations, mitral valve prolapse, because remember, it's involved in the ATP production. So magnesium also is needed to activate with vitamin D to build bones. Now again, if you're depleted in magnesium, this is where again you may get osteoporosis. It's important to kidneys, kidney function. Why? Because it helps prevent kidney stones. DNA and RNA production. Again, this is your genetic code. So if you're deficient in magnesium and you're trying to grow child, it's important to supplement or get additional magnesium. Also too, blood sugar. If you're deficient in magnesium, this is where you may become insulin resistant. To the worst case scenario, you may become a diabetic. So again, how long does this take? This is another question that I get always asked. How long will it take so I get depleted magnesium? And the real truth answer is, it's a gradual time. It depends on what you're doing to your body. Okay, it may be gradual. It may take a month, 2 months, up to a year. Okay, but the most important thing is, do not get deficient in magnesium. Okay, so here's the magic question that I always get asked. How much magnesium should I take and when should I take it? The feasible answer is really take enough magnesium until it's called bowel tolerance. Basically what that means is take enough magnesium until you have diarrhea, then back off. Remember, magnesium is one of those components for ATP production, so if you are stressed out, you may need to take more than the recommended dosage. I had a patient who, he traveled a lot on business to Tokyo. So he was in the plane traveling long distance, doing business, different time zone, different atmosphere, different environment altogether, and he had to take 8,000 milligrams of magnesium to relax. Now again, if he took 8,000 milligrams back home, that'd be a different story. So remember, the dosage is always really to bowel tolerance, but the recommended dosage, you want to do anywhere from 600 to 900 milligrams max per day. You don't want to do any more than 300 milligrams per time, okay? Remember, if you get too much magnesium, you may have diarrhea. And just an FYI, when they do colonoscopies and they do the bowel preparation, they're giving 12,000 milligrams of magnesium for bowel prep. So again, that is a baseline of a lot of magnesium. Now the next question I always get asked, there's so many types of magnesium, which one should I take and what do they do? Okay, so number one, magnesium oxide, horrible, 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 horrible. It's common, it's cheap, it's poorly absorbed. No. Number two, magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride, this is found in a lot of the topical, like the skincare products, topical preparations. Next, very common, magnesium citrate. Yes, it's affordable. It's great because it prevents kidney stones and constipation. The next two are gluconate and glycinate. These are the two that I always recommend because it's less likely to cause diarrhea, and also too, it's very beneficial to the body. Another one is magnesium malate. Again, this is good for fibromyalgia, chronic pain syndrome, chronic stress, just chronic overall muscle aches and pains. So magnesium malate is phenomenal for that. Magnesium taurate, it's good for heart disease and depression. The two that I want to avoid, that I always, again, they avoid on all costs, are magnesium aspartate and glutamate. Avoid these two at all costs. They're cheap, poorly absorbed, and they'll cause diarrhea to the max. So again, these are the different types of magnesium. Dosage really based on bowel tolerance, and it all depends how stressed out you are and what your condition is. And remember, this takes time to get your body back functioning in a normal sense. Does take time because it didn't occur like this overnight. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button down below, and I'll see you next time. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jawad. Hey, over the last couple of years, my YouTube channel has grown tremendously, and I can only appreciate it, the viewers who subscribe. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button to get the first up-to-date videos, or you could always Google my name, Dr. Janan Jawad, and you could go to my JDoc Real Minute page. Again, if you hit the subscribe button, you'll get the most up-to-date videos. And thanks everybody who's watching. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.